Thank you all for stopping in to Mima's Place today. Have I got another great project for you and a tutorial. No, it's not the $1 million bill, but wouldn't you like to receive that for Christmas? Well, this one is a gift card holder. Now I put this money in here so that you can know that you can actually slip money into this, not just a gift card. Now we're going to make this one together today, but I just wanted to give you some ideas of what you can do with this. Again, it's going to have a template, not to worry about that. So come on in and we're going to start this tutorial. Let's move on. I'm going to begin with the base size, which is 7.5 by 11. And then you're going to turn it to the 7.5 inch side, and you're going to take your scoring board and you're going to score it first at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, 6 1/4, and then at 7. And then you're going to rotate it to the 11 inch side, and then you're going to score it at 2 7/8, then at 7 1/4, 8, 9.5, and at 10 1/4. And there you go, and that's it for the scoring board. Just know that there's a template. Now the next thing you're going to do is cut off the panels that we actually don't need. So we've got a couple of panels right here and right here, and you're gonna cut up to the actual line right here, and I'll show you in just a moment. It's going to look like this. You've cut the two sides, and now what you're going to want to do is cut up on these lines right here. So these lines all have these 1, 2, 3 lines on each side. Cut up to the second line on each one of them. So I can do that on camera. Let me size this up just a little bit here, because that was kind of crooked. And you can just bend that back right there to help you. And then you're going to cut up to this first line here. And you can bend that one back too, and you're going to cut up to this line. Also, you won't need this portion of it, so you can go ahead and cut that off. And then just curve right in on these, trimming them, because this will be your closure. And I would trim off a little bit too, because you don't actually need them to be that long. I would just shorten them a little bit. You can leave them all long, but it helps it on the closure when you're closing the box. And then you're just going to want to do the other side exactly the same way as well. This is how your box is going to look now. So you've cut off both sides. Now what you want to do is you can get a corner rounder and then corner this, because this is going to be your closures. So you can take a corner rounder and go ahead and just trim the corners. I don't trim this one because this is the bottom, but you're welcome to trim it. And then you want to do is you want to just go ahead and you want to fold it over. So let me take my bone folder here. Oops, let me get that in camera for you. Now here is where you're going to slice it, because the gift card is going to go right in here. So what you can do is, depending on how large you want your opening, you can choose 2 inches, 2.5, 2 1/4. It's really up to you. My measurements, I believe, are choosing 2 1/4. But again, you're not really limited. All you do is just find your point of where you want to cut it from here to there. And so I'll go ahead and do that right now. There you have it. Now I haven't really creased anything just yet because my preference, some people like to crease them and do the fold. I don't. I like to put the pattern paper or whatever I'm going to be using on them first before I even begin to do that. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and I'm going to take this pattern piece that I have here and I'm going to put this one right here. But before I do that, I'm going to actually put this one down here, and I'm going to use this one for this. And I won't have you watch me glue it, and I'll just put them both on there. And you'll be cutting these, you'll be cutting this piece down right here to fit this right here. I didn't give you the measurements exactly on that. I just showed you a diagram of it because it's going to depend on what you use, the size, with how far you cut it down. So it's going to vary. But the size in terms of how the length will be and the width is going to remain the same. It's just a matter of your corner that you're going to slice off that's going to vary. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. What you want to do here is you want to go ahead and glue this to right here. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. But before I do that, since I'm going to put a window on this, and this is going to fold over, so it's not going to be on this side. I mean, the window obviously will be there, but you're not going to put your pattern paper on this side. You're going to put it on this side. Also, I just wanted to add with this pattern paper, I always double mine. You don't necessarily have to. You can just put one piece. And I don't think I mentioned actually the pattern paper that I'm using. It's from Letters to Santa. Yes. Is this the one that's in? Yes, it is. And let me see what it's called. Yeah, Letters to Santa. And it's not, it is by Cartabella. So I just wanted to let you know which one that was in case. I believe I'm drawing a blank about the people that carry it. But scrapbook.com also has a lot of them too, so you can find them either one. And as you saw, I put the glue right here and the glue right there. Some people prefer to use scoring tape when they do this. You can do that too. Your gift card is going to go right in there. Or you know what? You can even put money in there too if you want. I mean, you're not just limited to gift card. And now what you want to do is that since you're going to make a hole right here, you want to make sure that you make that hole right here. So that'll give you what to do with this. And let me go ahead and do that first, and then I'll come back and we'll go ahead and put it together. So I made my hole on it, and some more glue on here, so I'm going to put something. I actually opened it up when I was making my hole there. So we're going to put that back here. We're going to seal it. And then I already made my hole, and then I put my pattern paper on here. Now do keep in mind, again, if you have directional pattern paper, which I do on this one won't matter as much, but this one will. You want to be aware of that. You're putting it the exact way it should be. And then now you just want to fold over. So you want to go ahead and fold it over. Apologies for the camera shaking. So let's go ahead and do that on each one. As I've stated, some people like to put the pattern paper on after they do the fold. I'm not one of them. I think it's easier to do it without the fold, and then you just burnish it all, and then it works works fine. So before we do that, we make the closure. We do need to put some acetate, or like a little window right here. And here's my piece of acetate. Now I don't give you measurements for the acetate because it depends on your hole. Some people may choose not to put a hole right here, not to put a window. And then your window may vary depending on what kind of die or how you cut it out. It could be a circle. So that's going to vary as far as the size of the acetate you're going to be using. That's how come I didn't provide it. But you go ahead and use whatever one you want. I'm going to go ahead and cut this down, and then I'm going to on here. All right, one moment. Okay, well, I've glued it on now. So the window is right there. So we're all set to go to glue now the box. So I'm trying to decide where I want to put it on this. I think that looks like a good size right there. I want to make sure you leave room for your Hershey Kisses. I'm thinking Hershey Kisses because that was my last project, but this is the Hershey Nuggets. And just so you know, this is going to be probably the last of the treats. There is one more, but it's actually a project share. It's not going to be a tutorial. And then I'm going to skip to the other items that are not treats. Okay, I think we've got it right there. Let me go ahead and seal that with my glue. So I've just remembered also one step I forgot to tell you, and that's the bottom end. You need to slice it up here. I call it slice it, but minor it or burnish it, whichever way you want to call it. Not burnish, but cut it up just to trim it a little bit, because that will help it to go in. And I failed to tell you that. So then you'll just be closing it right from right here, right into there, and it'll close very easily. And there's your box, but our Hershey's still have to go in there. I'm not going to do the Hershey's right now, but I do want to do some decoration with this, and I'll come back with that decoration because I'm undetermined right now what to put there. And so I think I have my decorations now. I'm going to use this one. And then I did these poinsettias some time ago, actually last year. And I still have some left over, so I'm thinking I'm going to put that right there. And put that right there. I was going to use this one, which is a nice one to use, but then I thought, why not use this one instead? I think that's what I want to do. Maybe I'll use the other one. What do you think? You know what? I'll go with that one. It is pretty. Either way, it's pretty. And that's this package that, this is what I got at Hobby Lobby. It wasn't $4.49. It was 50% off, because that's what their sale is. So let's go ahead and put this together. Okay, we'll put this at the bottom of that. Usually I put this on with a hot gun, but I'm going to put it with the glue. See how it goes. And if it doesn't stay, then I'll go ahead and I'll use the hot glue on it. And then let's put that right there. Wait a minute, does this have a sticker on it? No, I was thinking maybe it did. I might have to use the glue gun on this, the hot glue gun. We'll see. We shall see. And then we'll have this right here, right there. I'm trying to figure out which way to put it. That's good enough right there. Oops, I'm going off camera there. I'm going to have to let that dry before I move forward. It's kind of wet. See how it dries. And then we're going to do our Hershey Nuggets, which they are 3 inches on the sheet by 1 inch. So it's 3 inches long, and then width it's 1 inch. And this takes 5 Hershey Nuggets in it. So you want to, and then we'll be done with it, basically. So let me get some Hershey Nuggets, and then we'll put them inside. Okay, so I have my nuggets, and now I'm just going to go ahead and put them right in here. We're just going to rotate the colors here because these are the colors I used. And there we have that. And then we're just going to go ahead and close it. And then we'll put our gift card in there. Or again, you could always use cash if you wanted as well. I mean, that's for the person who buys it, obviously. But, and there you go. So that concludes this one. So we have the other one. Okay, y'all. This is what I came up with. I'm putting this card in here, and I put this gift card in here. So I hope you all like my video. Do like and subscribe. Do give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and share and comment. Now the next videos will be probably most likely project shares, and they will be non-food items. I don't think I have any more food items. There is one more, but it's not a tutorial. It's basically a project share. Anyway, Jesus loves you. I love you. And you all have a wonderful, blessed day. Until my next video. Bye-bye.